Early Thursday, a 7.8 magnitude earthquake hit close to the Solomon Islands, putting the nation and others in the South Pacific on alert for tsunami waves. Minutes after the major quake, another magnitude 5.5 hit in the same area. Another 6.8 earthquake has been reported about 100 miles off the coast of Eureka, near the Oregon border, at about 6:50 a.m. Thursday morning. This just after at least 102 people in Indonesia were killed when a 6.5 magnitude quake rocked the area Wednesday morning.
Severe flooding across a large part of southern Thailand has killed more than a dozen people after several days of heavy rain. The Interior Ministry said 6 days of floods had affected over 500,000 people. A state of natural disaster has been reported in 11 provinces. The recent heavy rainfall is extremely unusual for this time of year. The rainy season runs from June to October.
The country about to be invaded by a big blast of Arctic air, the coldest in 2 years.
This morning, millions of Americans in major cities across the Midwest and Northeast getting slammed with heavy snow. Near Cleveland, more than 30 inches of snow piling up. Overnight, icy roads causing spinouts in Chicago. On I-75 near Flint, Michigan, a massive 34-car pileup.
The Great Lakes getting pummeled with high winds, even lightning and thunder snow. This truck flipping over on Interstate 90 in Pembroke, New York, the scene of more than 100 wrecked vehicles in the last 24 hours. A 70-car pileup in Erie, Pennsylvania. Rescue crews racing to pull people out. And 50 cars crashed just west of there in Ohio, leaving 20 injured, 3 seriously, and shut down the highway for nearly 15 hours.
No more skating for me today.
Watch out. Watch out, bomb up there.
This eerie sound piercing the air all night long. Some saying it sounds similar to Godzilla's roar. But is it really a monster terrorizing our community? Or is it a monster that eats up snow? A Spokane County roads employee says not likely. They weren't working that long overnight, and plows don't make that kind of noise.
¿Será? Claro, ¿no ves? Ay, gonorrea, lo alcancé a grabar.
A whopping 9 heat records have been set this December in southwest Florida. Fort Myers has now tied or broken 6 daily record high temperature readings, but the one on December 19th is still the most significant. That's when the city warmed to 91 degrees, making it the warmest December day on record, and records have been kept since 1902, and also marked the latest in the year a temperature reading in Fort Myers has been able to top 90 degrees.
This is what happened in the middle of Cody Monday morning. All over town, tow truck operators were pulling cars out of the snow, even as the blizzard blinded them. Conditions in the mountains outside Yellowstone Sunday morning were much worse.
The temperature gauge on one of our trucks was reading minus 65.
It was just so cold. I just couldn't believe it. I've never seen it like that before.
a state of emergency in Fraser, Michigan, a sinkhole threatening this entire neighborhood. So far, 22 families evacuated who woke up early Christmas Eve to the sound of splintering brick. In 2004, a massive 160-foot sinkhole opened on the same road, shutting it down for nearly 10 months. But this new sinkhole even larger, and officials say it could take even longer to fix.
It was a swarm of quakes that rattled people living in and around the remote town of Hawthorne, Nevada, Wednesday. The rumbling began just after midnight local time with a 5.7 magnitude quake. 4 minutes later, another equally powerful one hit the same area. A third registered 5.5, followed by more than 100 aftershocks throughout the day.
This December is approaching the record books for the most snowfall. The only year we've seen more snow is back more than 100 years ago in 1909, when Winnipeg had 101 centimeters of snow. That's more than 3 times the usual amount.
A mystery in the waters off Nova Scotia. Thousands of sea creatures washing up dead on their shores.
Residents of Plimpton say they have been finding dead herring on the beach for more than a month, but recently other marine life has started appearing ashore.
We'd like to know what's going on.
There are still no answers. On December 15th, the Department of Fisheries and Oceans released their latest findings. Their tests of the dead herring had produced negative results, meaning no infections or infectious agents had been detected in the small silvery fish.
If you reckon 2016 was a real roller coaster ride, you're right. It's been revealed New Zealand soil moved more last year than ever recorded before. 32,800 earthquakes, up 64% on the annual average of 20,000.
The fact that we had so many more earthquakes is significant, and the largest of those earthquakes have been very significant.
The November 14 7.8 Kaikoura earthquake moved across numerous faults, killing 2 people, triggering 80,000 landslides and creating remarkable new landscapes. But it also shocked scientists with its unique activity and slow slip movement.
The scientific community trying to understand how you had such distant faults fail as part of the same earthquake sequence.